So today we got Nigel Hayes here with us, the inventor of the Harana Griller, and he's here to share a little bit about his inspirations and how he got here. So today we got Nigel Hayes here with us, the inventor of the Harana Griller, and he's here to share a little bit about his inspirations and how he got here. I love the why, the question, the why. We can help figure out how, but the why is always important. So, yeah, man, Nigel. So thank you, man. I appreciate you making the time.
Thanks for having me. Firstly, I have to let people know it's Nigel Hayes-Davis.
Thank
The
you.
reason why it's Hayes-Davis is I always get the chance to tell people that I added Davis to honor my stepfather, who's the greatest man I've ever met, and I wouldn't be here without him. So I'm glad that you said Nigel Hayes, so I always get to explain and tell people it's Hayes-Davis. So that's first and foremost. So when he sees this, love you. Secondly, the why. That's great you mentioned that, because people need to taste how much better a butter grilled toasted hot dog is, and that's an experience that people can share and enjoy. And is hot dogs are, again, you talk about other other countries and cultures. Maybe you think of Italy and think of pasta, or you think of where I am in Turkey and think of maybe falafel or something. Well, whether it's good or bad, in America, you could say a damn hot dog. Maybe.
Yeah. Hot dogs and burgers, you know what I'm saying? Like probably
So
staple foods, so definitely, yeah.
and a lot of our and a lot of American culture is centered around grilling. We have 4th of July, we have graduations, we have birthdays, barbecues, summer parties, cookouts, tailgating at all sporting events that you can think of. If you can tailgate, there's probably going to be a hot dog there. And it's kind of the why is to make that experience taste better. Honestly, I want to improve the taste in those experiences. So I guess that would be my why.
I love it, man.
You don't have to burn your bread, and even worse than burned bread is split bread.
Soggy.
No one wants to hold a hot dog and the bun is in 2 pieces. No one wants that, and no one wants to hold it together with one hand and then it slips out the bottom. No one wants that as well. So we're here to solve America's toughest challenges.
I think from the people. I think this message is from the people. If you're gonna pay like $12 for a hot dog or whatever they're charging now for stuff, like make sure you toast the bun, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just toast my bun. Just toast the bun. I mean, and that comes from one of my favorite foods I like to eat. Everyone enjoys a good burrito, and I remember when I had a toasted burrito, I remember the option when I was giving. It was like, hey, you want your burrito toasted? I said, a toasted burrito. Is this good? It's amazing. So whenever you can toast a burrito, toast your burrito. It's the same concept. I don't know why, but it just tastes good, and America's good at finding ways to make food taste better. Butter, toasting something, frying something, that's right up our alley. And like I said, I'm trying to improve the taste in America's experiences, because if you can find an American, you can find a hot dog.
Yeah. How did you find us, man? I forgot exactly.
The world and life is all about connections and relationships. That's really all you have. And relationships brought me to you. My financial advisor was able to, so shout out to Justin. He was able to link me to a man I use for a completely unrelated thing for my clothing brand. I needed a patent lawyer for my logo, and I reached out to this gentleman, and then he helped me. So wiseguy.com for Nigel Hayes Apparel, Nigel Hayes-Davis Apparel, wiseguy.com is fantastic. New season coming soon. Stay tuned. After I reached out to him for this, like I said, unrelated, grilling tray and clothing has, they don't cross over all that much. And then I reached out and was like, hey, I need help with this idea. Do you know someone who can help me with this idea? And then I was referred to another person, and then that person, boom, said, hey, I know a guy who can help you bring your idea to life. Boss man himself, $1 million man, my man, 100 grand. Rodrigo, give it up for him. Give it up. I love it. I love it. So yeah, just people knowing people, people having relationships with other people, and you know, they always say you're only 3 people away from anyone you want to meet or you need to know. So 3 people away from you, and here we are with an idea I had 2 years ago in the summer, and now there's one sitting in front of you. So
right here.
not too shabby.
So we created a grilling, like a cast iron grilling device, premium cast iron hot dog, bratwurst, bun, hoagie bun, whatever, perfect grilling device.
Yes.
And these work even better when you have a series of them. Let's say you put 4 of them together, let's say, right? I mean, if you're doing a big backyard barbecue.
The ironic part of this whole thing is that, and I hate to be that stereotype, but don't judge me, guys. I'm vegan, so I'm not trying to push this on anybody. I do not care what anyone eats, but I am vegan. So the ironic part is when all my friends and family found out, so you're making a hot dog? You don't even eat meat. And that's beautiful, because that's how you know I'm for the people. Even if it doesn't serve me, I want other people to be happy. But then they're also they're vegan hot dogs. You know, I think it's either Impossible or Beyond Meat that makes a vegan brat. And that's what I was eating when I thought of the idea. So I haven't had a vegan brat in 2 years. But when I was eating it that one time, that's what made me create this whole thing. And the beauty of this is that, you know, you can cook separately, you know, as well. So it gives you the option of, let's say you have a barbecue and then you have one grilling tray, and you can sit that up there and go, hey, vegans, boom, we got you. You don't even have to have your food cross-contaminate with the Polish sauces, the bratwurst, the regular hot dogs. You know, here's your little vegan tray, and you can know that your food's not being mixed. So, you know, that's another way it, you know, helps separate pallets. Like you said, it's portable. It's sleek, it's cool, you know, and it's perfect for really the market I really think it'll do the best in is, like I said, just like the tailgating and gatherings. I just think this is something like you know the picture, if I can paint the picture for you of, you know, I'm from Ohio, so I would say like the Bengals are Browns, and there's a parking lot full in the stadium, and you know, you can drive down the parking lot and there's little grills, you know, everybody has a little grill with about 5 to 10 people around, and on that little grill, you know, you can have the tray sat there. So everyone who needs a dog, bun, got you, toasted, boom. So like I think that's will be I'm guessing that I think that could be the biggest niche for this is just that ease of use and being able to be portable, small, stowaway for all of these gatherings, whether it's football, college football, you know, if people tailgate.
It's also good for camping too, because it's so portable. It's like easy to carry. It doesn't take up much space. It just needs a flame underneath. That's all it needs. And then
yes. So I think those 2 sectors would be the ones where like really like hits home for people. Is like, hey, we're going tailgating. It's me and the guys road trip. We'll see you guys later. We're going to the game. 4 or 5 guys. Boom. We got a little portable. We're going camping. We got the dogs and the s'mores. Boom. Here's the grill for you. So I think that would be the biggest market. So the plan is just to try and get it to grow. People can't buy what they don't know. So I'm just trying to continue to spread the word and try to get more eyes on it. And, you know, I think once people see it, you know, I think it's something they'll go, I can use that. And then, you know, that's all we have to do.
So and then when you came to us, you know, the main focus was first on making a product that was for toasting the buns, and then we started talking more about, well, hell, you know, well, shit, if we're gonna make the bun, let's just make some hot dogs at the same time, and that's kind of how we started adjusting the design and adding a little bit more to it, which was, you know, not much. We're adding.
That's very important. Very important. I'm glad you said that. So yes, you were right about that. That was one of the biggest additions to it, was that when I originally did it, it was only to toast the hot dog. I mean, to toast the bun.
Right.
And then there was a little section that was like the drip collection tray. And then, you know, you were able to take that and say, let's just make this a little bit wider. And then we could do 2 things at once. And what's better than doing one thing great, doing 2 things fantastically. So now we have we're able to cook the hot dogs and toast the buns at the same time. So the most fun was that, and also the biggest thing was, finding a way. And that's your that's why you're great at your job, being able to take someone's idea and like help them, like, hey, this is how you maybe can make it better. And being at just me trusting that, hey, you know what, he's on to something, and then it turns out to work extremely well. So yes, that was a very good tip by you.
Yeah, that was I mean, it was a great experience, man, working with you, man. Honestly, like, you're one of the better clients that I've had a chance to work with. And I say that because, like, like, you have to be set to a certain, like, I like to say that, like, an inventor almost needs to be like 70-80% stubborn and then 30% malleable, so that you can take that, you can take that advice and be able to, like, run with it and say, hey, you know what, that makes sense, let's go with that. And we have to make decisions, and we always give plenty of time to make decisions, but at the end of the day, certain decisions have to be made. And
Right.
the goal is to help make a highly functionable product that can be sold in a big box or retailer or wherever you want to sell it at.
Yeah, and even again, just so for people, obviously this is going to serve you guys as well as a promotional video, but yeah, just you guys and your team being great in terms of, like, you just mentioned the box, like even figuring out how to make sure that the specs were like, all right, what's the smallest we can make this to fit in this box, and then we have these things we can take off so that way we can put it in the box. And like, how do we make the least amount of space with this product in the box? Because those are things that like myself, and I'm sure anyone else, maybe majority of inventors they don't think about those small details. Is like, you got to put this thing in a box, right? And it has to be shipped, and then you have to pay for space, and then that space costs more money. So like, here's a way to save you money. So those are things that, like, wasn't in my mind, that you were able to help and like figure that out. So
Yep. And then even like having a removable handle, there's several reasons to have a removable handle, but one of the big ones is so that it can ship in a smaller box as well.
Exactly, because if the handle's attached,
that's you're shipping air. At that point, you're shipping air here in a box.
And air costs money because space costs.
It does, man.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to waste. We don't want to waste money. It's all about making the most money and not spending where you don't need to spend. And I think that's also great because it's kind of like I said, it gives that uniqueness to it. It's like, how many detachable grilling products do people have? To be able to sit it down, and then obviously the use of it makes perfect sense. Like, you put the tray in there, and if you want to close your grill, you can take it out. Or if you put the handle in there, you can take the handle off while you're cooking on a stovetop so that no one accidentally walks by and brushes it, because hitting a handle could maybe knock it off or, cause any other problem. So you sit your tray down, take the handle off, only pick it up when you need to move it or clean it off. And, I just think it takes less room when you cook, less room when you ship. So it's really great.
It's small details like that, man. And it's, that it's, when you're going out to do anything, man, even myself, if I'm going out and designing my own idea or whatever, like, when you think about something by yourself, you have a certain set of ideas that you have. And then, by having 2, 3, 4, 5 people being able to work together, our ideas, it's the brainstorming part of a project. For me, that's really like the funnest thing, man. It's like the development of the idea, and I mean, just seeing it come to life, man. I mean, that's my favorite part. But everybody's a little bit different to work with, and everybody brings their own energy. And you've always brought such a fucking amazing energy every time we work on stuff, man. And like, like my team knows, and they feel it, and what I'm saying, like, people, you read energy, right? So we definitely appreciate working on this project with you, and it was a fun project to develop, man. And it could be developed further, man, but first we got to get this one out, guys. So order at the link below. We're gonna have a special coupon for you guys, $5 off. This is the time to get it because it's limited edition, and you're gonna be helping out for a good cause and helping entrepreneurs get their ideas out into the world and help make it a more fun space to live. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I figure there's like millions of people out there, right? So 300 million Americans, call it 100 million of them or 150 million or whatever are ones spending money. You know what I'm saying? So you only need a small amount of them to actually be able to fund any idea, really.
Right.
So
that's another great point, is that you don't need the whole world to buy something in order for it to be successful or to make money. Like, everything's not for everyone. And like you said, 300 million Americans, like, if only 1% of them bought it, you're going to be doing pretty good in business, buddy. I tell you that much. You're going to be doing pretty good. So, like, and luckily for this product, it's not a gender specific product. It's not an age specific thing. Like, not everyone, but a lot of the world in America eats hot dogs. So you got a lot of customers that are hot dog eaters. You got a lot of people that go to sports, that tailgates. You got a lot of people that go camping. So there's a huge market for it, which even gives it better chances and odds of it being successful. So like we said earlier, you just gotta stick with the journey. This is the part now where people give up and go, man, I'm not a millionaire already. Like, my idea was great. Did I waste my time and money? And it's like, that's really when you gotta continue through, because it's nothing. Oh, I lost money starting this whole thing. Nothing. Then it takes off. At one point, Steve Jobs and what's his name, Jeff Bezos, and all those guys were broke trying to make these billion-dollar companies. At one point, Elon Musk was broke trying to make Teslas. At one point, someone else, these clothing designers, were broke thinking that, this is going to be the bag or shirt that makes people respect my fashion.
Yeah.
Now they're here.
Yeah. I dig it, man. And I think, potentially also thinking about other products that could fit along the line of this product as well, could be a good thing to add, like, to the line of products as well. You know what I'm saying? As we get the name out there more,
right?
Get some merch. We need some merch. You know what I'm saying?
Merch, what a hot. You remember it would have been a perfect time. You remember on Snapchat when that hot dog was like one of the biggest things in the world?
Yeah.
The little hot dog filter.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been a great wave to ride right there.
Yeah.
With the Harana, with the little dancing hot dog Snapchat filter. We got to bring that back.
All right, man.
Or
so
actually, it's a good idea. You ever seen the Wiener car? What company is that has the Wiener car?
Fire, I think, is it? Or?
Gotta find a way to, like, collab with them. Be like, hey, next time you bring the car out, let's set up like a little pop-up grill shop. So like pop-up shop, let's grill some dogs, let's show people how it's gonna go. And that's actually what I'm gonna do with my my superintendent from my high school.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about, getting the word about your product out there.
And just letting people know about the quality of what we're making and the quality of the food, the way it comes out, the taste, how easy it is to clean this product later and store it. So, I mean, there's so many, positives about it. And, it just goes to show, man, that you can take an idea out of your head, develop it to a certain point, and then, and it doesn't, it's, and to say like this product could be different a year or two from now, right? It's going to evolve, but first step is to get it out there, and then kind of have the community kind of help guide what the next set of products looks like.
Well, we already know that the next step will be to have the non-stick Teflon coating. That would be for sure the next improvement to do that as well. But like I said, that's also why you when you're an entrepreneur, a good tip is, to don't buy the bank before you see how the product does, because there was the option you gave, and then talking with the team that helped us is like, hey, you can do Teflon non-stick, but that's going to cost you like an extra $12 per.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. It was something. I thought it was. I don't know. It was like
absurd.
It was just something. I think it was $7 or something. It was something.
Yeah, so
it didn't make sense.
That's no problem once you've already shown you're successful and you've already sold your products. But you need to at first start and go, all right, what does the public think? Is there a demand? Is there a use? Are we selling? And then once you do that, then you can go, okay, now I can make improvements to it. Because if you already like the basic level, you're gonna love when it's better.
Yeah.
And then that's when you develop from there. So That's another important tip. That's something we talked through as well. It was like, hey, let's see if the fish bites first before you put all your bait in the water.
Yeah, yeah, and we call that like the MVP, minimum viable product.
We're learning. People think this podcast is just us talking. Now you're learning. We're learning.
Yeah, MVP, minimal viable product, and I mean,
and that's also again about networking relations. So another shout out to Rodrigo and the team is that you were able to help me through your connections get me a lower minimum quantity than they actually wanted to do. So they wanted me to buy more to start with because they know you, the relationship you had. They were able to extend a favor of courtesy from you to me. Again, the people watching is life is all about networks and relationships, like I said. So if you know someone who can help you do something for cheaper and or do something differently or do something easier, it's unfair to some people, but like I said, life is unfortunately and fortunately for me in this situation, who you know and who you work with. So this is Lime Design's a good team because being able to have a huge manufacturer cut you a huge deal early on when you're in a development idea saves you thousands and thousands, probably tens of thousands of dollars I saved by them being able to extend me a favor because they know you. They never met me before, but that's something huge that was able to help me. So when you go with Lime Design, you're getting a network. You're not just getting Lime Design. You're getting a lot of people that can help you.
You heard it here. You heard it right there, guys. Dang, man. Nigel, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you so much, man.
Man, no problem. Good people deserve to be told they're good. So, I'm doing what I can.
Cool, man. And dude, I really appreciate that, man. And we're here, man. We're constantly on the network with you here. Helping push this forward, letting people know about it, creating content. It's we got to take that, create small snippets, and get it out there, man. And I think you got to use what you got, right?
So, yeah, that's why I said start local. I'm going to my high school tomorrow to talk to them. That's something I know, and even if we only sell 10, that's 10 more than we didn't sell, and that means there's 10 more people plus that haven't seen this product that could like it. So like I said, start with the people start with your network, start small. Of course, everyone have dreams of being worldwide and making millions of dollars, but you got to start where you can start and then grow from there.
Yeah. I love it, man. And again, man, I extend to you that, if somebody reaches out to you and then they seem like they got a bright idea, I'm willing to do some pro bono stuff, man, and help one of them get the idea kind of at least out of their head and help them in the, steer them in the right direction, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely mention that to them tomorrow when we talk, especially the engineering students, because I'm sure they'll be the ones who are a little more on the I have something I'm thinking of maybe doing, but you never know. Like I said, I'm not an engineering student, and here I am. You and I'm a professional basketball player. Here we are talking about a damn grilling tray that I can. So you never know. So I'll definitely mention that to the students tomorrow, and who knows? Maybe one of the teachers has something that they want to work on.
That's cool too. Yeah, so that's cool. That's cool too, man. I'll give you the golden ticket, bro. So whoever you think, I mean, just narrow it down to one if you could, man, and we'll help them. We'll give them the Lime Design experience, helping them get the idea out of their head, meet with my engineering team, and just think the idea through and visualize it through some sketching, and understand the next steps, what those look like. So
because that's the biggest part is in entrepreneurs, or in my case, like I just saw here's this product in my head and I can see it on the table. So Rodrigo helped me make that happen. And there's a million steps in between that. And that's like I said, it's a beautiful part of creation and life is creating things and doing it with good people. So
awesome.
Happy to have met you guys. You guys are fantastic. And
awesome, man. And we'll do some. We'll jump on a call after we finish. So we can chat about, some other ideas that we can, for some different videos and stuff like that. You want to create some badass content, man, and help push it, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Man. Good stuff, man. Well, guys, the links to buy the product are in the description here. Let's show some love to Nigel Hayes-Davis, entrepreneur, professional basketball player, great human overall.
Most importantly, be a good
Traveler.
person. Most important, be a good person. Whatever you are, be great at it, and also be better at being a person.
That's awesome right there, man.
For sure.
Leaving that on a high note right there, buddy. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your
No problem.
time.
Thanks for having me.
All right, man.
Thanks, Nigel.
We'll talk soon, buddy.
Thanks. Ciao.
See you. Hey guys, thanks for watching our Inventors podcast. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay updated on new upcoming podcasts and videos. Also, that helps the algorithms better understand who to send this kind of data to so that we can get shown to more people like you and ourselves, entrepreneurs, inventors, and designers. Our Instagram and TikTok is @LimeDesign3D, and our website is limecreativedesign.com.